What's up everyone, I'm AhkTaar, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the new legendary heroes we have in the game now and coming this Friday in the Miracle Wishes. We have first Popper here, this is going to be the first test, and then we are going to have the second one, Ahn Hee Jin, and you are going to see how strong they are. So, here we begin. First of all, this is gonna be a shorter video than normally because there is not that much to say, okay? They are great heroes and we are gonna find out. So just before trying them, I want to show you the team I have in front of me. This is the PvP team and I increased intentionally the HP on all enemies so they have 900k, and so it's more representative to the damage reduction they have on the classic arena at the moment. It's more representative to the previous buff we had on the classic arena, the 50% more HP to heroes. So this is what they have at the moment, and this is a lot, and look at that Brynhild, okay? So you are gonna be sure that this is a great Brynhild. 50k defense, 100% crit rate, 254% crit damage, and if I go here, 142% effect resistance, 20% leech, and some tenacity, okay? So this is a good Brynhild. This is still not the best Brynhild in the game because normally, yeah, this is the stats I have on my Sanctuary in the tenacity, because I know that some players have something around 60% tenacity here, but in fact that doesn't matter. You know what, let's put 60% tenacity here because it's lowering the crit damage, but in that video I'm not gonna do any crit damage, so it doesn't really matter how much tenacity you have. On the other heroes, these are the stats I have on my account, okay? But full exclusives, but more HP than usual. A lot of resistance here. Same on Nicholas, yeah, he's lacking a bit, but it's okay. High stats on Esther. Yeah, she's not really fast, but you are gonna see that, in fact, she's getting the same turn meta as Popper. And here, Agatha. So this is a great Agatha though, almost 100% crit rate, 284% crit damage. This is the stats of my real Agatha, but she has more HP. Normally mine has a 600k, and that's pretty all, okay? So let's have a look to the hero. Passive first. He's gonna get some grenade, okay, that's okay. It's gonna be used to use that skill, okay? And he's gonna get 20% turn meta at the beginning of each wave, but if you have a look to him, yeah, that's 8% plus 12%, so it's 20% turn meta, and if he is the faster in your team, he's gonna get an extra 10% turn meta, and so in fact he's gonna get 30% turn meta, and this is what I'm playing on my team. He is faster than Space, as you can see, 2660 speed, and my Space have just a bit less, 2 less, but he is faster, so he is getting 30% turn meta, and so he is playing before Esther because he is getting the same turn meta increase at the beginning of the wave, same as Asindo, and this is why the hero is gonna be great. Also because if you have the third exclusive, you are gonna reduce the turn meta of all enemies by 12%, allowing your Space to play right after him, and this is gonna give you a huge advantage over the enemy. And this is why the hero is just so great. He is a support, and so he has a lot of speed, the same speed as others, and that makes him great. The first exclusive is gonna be so powerful also. You are gonna see he is gonna die normally at some point, and he's gonna nuke the entire team, dealing a crazy amount of damage, because here you have the coefficient. He's gonna deal crazy amount of attack damage and attack detonation damage, ignoring the part of the defense, and he's gonna have 70% chance to inflict stun on enemies, okay? And that's great. But that still means you are gonna need a lot of effect hit, and at the moment this is what he has for the test, 70% and 190% mastery. That's because I'm using Little Jack. And this is the stats of my little Jack with 12k sanctuary at the moment. He has 175% mastery, and so that hero has now 190% mastery. And if you are using that, you get also some burn damage bonus thanks to the passive of Anna on the exclusive 2, 30% more burn damage. And he is doing burn damage. This is why it's gonna be so great. On the ultimate, lowering the defense and the tenacity of enemies and dealing a nice amount of damage. You are gonna see that his damage are pretty interesting still. On the first active skill here, he is gonna put remove one layer of random buff on enemies and deal some damage and reduce the resistance of enemies by 50%. And one more time, it's gonna be great. He has a 100% chance to reduce the effect resistance. That means basically if I had the same amount of effect hit as Brynhild's resistance, 142% effect hit, I would be able to land it all the time, the resistance down. And this is why the hero is really interesting. But that's not all. He's gonna deal some decent amount of damage on the basic attack with a lot of chance, 80% to place a burn, and he's gonna get some turn meter increase every time he's gonna use the basic attack. So another advantage coming from the hero. On the second one, he's gonna get more layers of battle supply here, and every time he's gonna get 12, he is gonna get an extra turn and cleans all the debuffs he has. And you are gonna see that this is gonna be so powerful. Okay, so enough talk, enough talk. I'm using him with Space, so Space is just a bit slower than him, and so she's gonna play before, but normally she can't play before an Esther. But thanks to his exclusive 3, I take the advantage, I can lower the turn meta of enemies by 12%. It occurred twice. It's 12% per hit. It is 12, each stage reduces the turn meta, so it's 24% less turn meta on enemies, almost the same as Ruin. Look at the turn meta of enemies. This is insane. Even if I didn't have Space in my team, I could replace her by a Guhana, for example. Guhana would play before Esther in front of me. Huge advantage. If I go here, turn meta increase. My hero played, so he got 12 supply on him, and so he got an extra turn. He can play again, reduce the resistance of enemies, and you saw it happened on Brynhild. Even if I have half the effect hit in comparison with her resistance, it happened. And now I have focus, so I'm gonna reset him, use again his ultimate. I have Little Jack trying to deal some damage with the ultimate. I took a counter attack, so I lost some damage on him. Now I'm gonna use the ultimate of Anna, doing some high detonation damage. She's gonna counter attack and kill him, and look at the damage he's gonna do. Apple procced, counter attack, he's dead, another attack, kill enemies, and she got stunned. So now, and she has no turn meta at all. Because I used twice the ultimate, so I reduced her turn meta by 48%. And now I can control her and deal some detonation damage. Do you see the damage? It's ignoring the defense. She's dead. She's dead. She is dead. So, what to say about the hero? I feel bad at the moment because I don't want to say it, but this hero is completely game changer for PvP. That means even if you struggled to increase the power of your team for months, now it's obsolete because only of one hero. But you are gonna need the exclusive 3 and you are gonna need to spend if you want to have him, otherwise you are gonna have that hero for sure in offense, in PvP, in Classic Arena, and probably also on 3v3. He's gonna securize one team. You are gonna have space in one team, Esther in another one with Asindo maybe, and you are gonna have him in another team. So 3 heroes playing before the enemies and giving you a huge advantage over the opponent team. And that's completely broken. But remember that if you don't have the exclusive 3, you can't do that. Because he's gonna get the 10 meta, he's playing before, but look at that. Yeah, my space is playing before Esther because that Esther is super slow, but normally Esther would be able to play before space for sure. So if you don't have the exclusive 3, it is not gonna work. If you still have the exclusive 1, he's gonna nuke the team in front of you, but he's not gonna be game changer, so you can use other players, other heroes instead of him. If you have the second exclusive, he can get some 10 meta increase. And maybe you can try to play space first and play him after, but same, he won't be game changer with the second exclusive. He's gonna be a great hero, but you need exclusive 3, so he's gonna be game changer. So that was all about that hero. Let's talk about another one now. Okay, so here we are talking about Ahn Hee Jin that time. And I was right on my previous video. She lands a crazy amount of HP burnings. Look at that on the skills. For example, 3 stages of attack damage. She is an HP burning hero, dealing HP burning or based on HP, but she is doing some attack damage, but it is the same as all heroes, I guess. I think Ezonja does the same. But the damage are coming from the HP burnings, and you are gonna see that it is pretty strong. So she has 3 stages of attack on the ultimate here, with a 60% chance to inflict 1 layer of HP burning on them for 2 turns. Okay, that's not a big coefficient though. 60%, 1 full skilled up. That means you are gonna need a lot of effect hit in dungeons if you want to apply all the layers of HP burnings on enemies, otherwise it's not gonna work. If you are in dungeons 35, for example, enemies are gonna have 100% resistance. That means if you want to land your HP burnings, you are gonna need to have at least something around 150% effect hit to be sure to land all the layers, or you are gonna have to use another hero to reduce their resistance. And maybe it might work. She's not gonna land 3 HP burnings only, because with her passive she's gonna have some chance to, she's gonna double the HP burnings, okay? She's gonna do almost half the HP burning damage, but don't worry, she's gonna deal more damage if the target already has 5 layers of HP burning on him. This is how she's gonna work. Deal some extra damage to enemies who already have all the layers of HP burnings, as you can read there in the passive. On the second skill, she can apply 4 stages of attack of HP burnings on enemies, up to 8. It's a single target attack. That means with that, you are not gonna struggle anymore to place your HP burnings. She is gonna be self-sufficient. And on a basic attack, 2 stages, 60% chance, 1 layer of HP burning on single target. That means up to 4, sorry, yeah, up to 4. So, talk about the exclusives now. On the first one, she's gonna deal more damage on the ultimate. So if you have the first one, you are maybe gonna deal more damage to waves in dungeons and maybe be able to reach higher stages. Because waves are really annoying in dungeon. Second exclusive here, she's gonna have more effect hit, 8%, and using the basic attack, she is also gonna target another enemy at random. 2 other bullets on 2 random enemies, or maybe on 1 random enemy, the 2 bullets, okay? Doesn't make a lot of difference. The third one, on the first active skill, she's gonna deal 2 extra stages of attack. And if you don't kill the enemy, you are going to reduce the cooldown of the first active skill by 1 turn. And she's going to increase her damage by 50% on the first active skill. So the third exclusive is really strong. it's gonna make a difference, a huge difference against bosses only, okay? But let's check her potential without any exclusive first. And then we are gonna compare that with Hezonja. If I show you the stats, this is a great HP burning hero. 600k HP, 80% effect hit, 140% mastery, and some speed, but it doesn't really matter for the damage test. So, ultimate, you have a lot of enemies in front of you. Let's check the efficiency of the ultimate without any exclusive. 5 HP burnings on every enemy in one single attack. Let's check the damage. 900k with the attack. Okay, there is no extra damage here coming from the HP burnings, and they have 5 HP burning. They didn't take their turn, so I'm gonna have to wait. But you know what? I'm gonna change something here, so I'm gonna be sure to do the right stuff. They are gonna play right after I'm using the ultimate. It's half the HP burning damage, so let's check the damage. 7,400,000. This is pretty strong though. This is pretty strong. Okay, so in order to compare the damage, I'm gonna put that time Hezonja and Quinlan, and we are gonna see how much damage I can do with that. So, let me adjust the stats. I have the same stats on Hezonja as I had on her, and I'm gonna put the stats I have on my Quinlan. This is the stats of my own account, okay? So I'm gonna put that. And 157% mastery, something like that. This is the stats of my Quinlan though, so I'm gonna restart with that, and we are gonna have a look to the damage I can do. Okay, so 1 HP burning in AoE on all enemies, so I inflict 1 more, and I trigger. How much damage do you think I dealt? 12 million here, 6,400,000. So 18 million and a half. Let's try to replace Quinlan now and put her again instead. So she is blue, 0 exclusives. And we are gonna have a look to the damage I can do with Hezonja. Okay, so let's put the same stats on Hezonja as before. 29k attack, he had a 28k defense if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's check. Yeah, that's it. 600k HP, 8% here, and 140% mastery, I guess. Yeah, that's it. And just a bit less speed here. Okay, so now we have approximately the same stats. I mean in terms of the damage. So let's confirm and restart. And let's see how much damage I can do with her and how much damage I can do by triggering the HP burnings. Fine. Here we are. 11 million on her, 6 million on Hezonja. That means 17,400,000. But I have the exclusive 0 on her. And Quinlan had a lot of exclusive. Quinlan needed the 3rd exclusive in order to apply an extra HP burning. Without the extra HP burning coming from the 3rd exclusive, the damage would have been way lower than that. And she doesn't require any HP burning to have this amount of damage. This is the difference. She is so freaking powerful. We are gonna try with the 1st exclusive now, just to see the difference. And after we are gonna try her again, without exclusive, solo, and with the 1st exclusive to compare the damage. So now she has the 1st exclusive. How much damage am I gonna do? $12 million. So here we are. We have the same damage with the 1st exclusive as we had with Quinlan, but Quinlan had a bit more mastery, and Hezonja here. 18,400,000. Only 1 exclusive here. She is great. And even with that, I'm pretty sure, convinced that she is gonna be great against bosses. So. Let's try again with her 0 exclusives in solo. So. Let's see how much damage I can do with that skill on that enemy. If I show you, I still have the same stats, okay? So let's do that here. Yeah, 5 HP burnings she played, and in 1 turn she can inflict 2 million damage on a single enemy. And that's pretty strong. Imagine being against a boss. We are gonna retry. Now that target has 5 HP burning on him. So I'm gonna reset the data and we are gonna try again. 1,200,000 with one skill. I'm gonna try to do that only. Yeah, with the basic attack, 4 HP burning with the basic attack. 3,880,000. And let's say I want to use that again. This is so powerful. $12 million. Imagine using that with a little jack to have more mastery. You are gonna nuke the entire opponent team. So let's reset the data, okay? Let's reset, let's restart the fight, and let's check what it does with her exclusives. Okay, so let's try first. Let's see the first exclusive. Okay, she's gonna deal more damage on the ultimate. So let's check how much damage I do with that. Perfect. So final result, 7,300,000. Now let's put the first exclusive. 7,300,000. $1,300,000 more damage. Okay, seems interesting for a first exclusive. To clear waves, it's gonna help a lot. So now let's put the second exclusive, I guess. Does it increase the damage? I forgot. More effect hits and one extra attack on the basic attack. Okay, so we are gonna try that. Let's restart the fight and let's try just with that basic attack so you see what it does. Basic attack here, 4 HP burnings, only one enemy targeted. Okay, so with one basic attack, 1,400,000. So now let's check with the second exclusive. 1,400,000. Okay, 2 other enemies took an attack. That means you are targeting maybe 3 enemies with the basic attack and doing the same as Hezonja, multi-target HP burning damage. And 1 million more damage with the basic attack. That looks pretty strong, so let's imagine you are doing that again here, and look at that. You are cycling your attacks because you have some Ben Austin and some Rista maybe, then you are destroying the entire game. You know what? Just for fun, let's put Rista and her, just to see how much HP burnings I can put on enemies. This is gonna be insane. So, using only the basic attack, I mean. I used only the basic attack. They almost all have 5 layers of HP burning on them. And with that, 6 million damage, 300,000. that's so broken. Exclusive 3 now. Exclusive 3. So now on this first active skill, I'm gonna deal more damage than before. Here. 2 more stages of attack and 50% more damage if I don't kill the target. But yeah, you know what? Let's see the damage I do with the exclusive 2 and let's retry after. So, second skill here. How much damage? 2,100,000. Let's put the third exclusive. $2,700,000. So it's better, but it's not far better than the previous test, okay? So it does make a difference if you are fighting against a boss, but the difference is not crazy, but still there is a big difference, okay? So it's gonna help a lot, but look at that. You can just nuke the entire team, do that stuff here, blah blah blah, deal multiple target damage. Boom boom boom. And her damage are scaling so fast. That's crazy. And that's all about her test. Let's talk quickly about the new epic hero from the hidden wave. This is her. Where is she? No, she's still. Yeah, stupid joke. Stupid joke. So let's have a look to her kit with the full skill up. Okay, grant immortal on all allies. Is there a coefficient here? At the beginning, she's gonna heal all allies HP by 6% of max HP. Okay, it is based on her own max HP, I guess. And she has a 60% chance to steal the enemy's stealth when the enemy gets the stealth and if she isn't under stealth status. Okay, first active skill, 3 turns of cooldowns, a block debuff, and a damage immunity on one ally. And here, basic attack 260%. Okay, and she reduces the turn meter of the enemy by 10%. So it can be useful. It can be pretty interesting. And in terms of exclusives, 1 layer of heal to all allies using the ultimate. Okay, she's gonna take 20% less direct damage and dot. And finally here, she's gonna also grant your ally block removal for 2 turns on that skill. Nothing impressive. I don't think there is something more to say about her. She's gonna be interesting in the early game if you are looking for a good support, because the immortal is great to have for the entire campaign. I mean, it can save your ass. That one too. And the heals is still interesting, so she is great as an epic hero. Probably we won't use her in endgame, but still she can be useful in many content. So that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Today, I feel like I don't want to spend any more to try to get them this Friday, but they are gonna be completely game changing, and yeah, you know what? Let's just stop spending. You can do what you want. I mean, I know that if I'm lucky enough to pull one of them, at least I would love to have Pepper or the other one. It doesn't really matter. I know that if I don't get Popper, I will lose a lot of ranks in the arena, and this is why I'm angry about that game, because you are investing a lot to upgrade your heroes, and at the end, in a few weeks, they release so powerful heroes that everything you built before is already obsolete. I don't like that. I don't like that, clearly. So tomorrow I'm gonna pull my pulls, and that's all. I'm gonna probably use my last vouchers to get at least 1 PT, and I'm not gonna try to get higher than that, because after my vouchers, I'm gonna have to spend, and I don't want to spend for now. Hope things change. Tell me what you think about that in the comment below. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.